Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The most common excuses people use for not to able to become fluent in a foreign language. I'm pretty sure you also use these excuses in the past. So let's move to the excuse number one. I am too old to learn a new language. Most people think that they are not in the position to learn a new language. Many people think that the age is a significant factor in learning a new language. So they think that children have the ability to learn the new language. But research has shown that with dedication and time, an adult can easily learn a new language. Being an adult, you have prior knowledge of grammar and analytical skills that will help you to learn new language. Why we have the fear of learning a new language? The fear of learning a new language maybe comes from pride and arrogance. Because being an adult, we didn't want to make mistakes. As we all know, English is the window to the world. So why are we afraid of the things? Why are we afraid of the mistakes? If we are committed and if we are really wanted to learn English, then we must be bold enough in front of the people to make mistakes, because mistakes show that we are trying. And when you overcome these mistakes, when you overcome this fear, you are really in a path to learn the new language, any language, whether Russian, Spanish, English. So nowadays people are really eager to learn English, but adults think that they didn't have the ability to learn that language. But by dedication, by practice, by putting yourself in that thing, you must learn English in 3 to 4 months. Excuse number two, I don't have enough time. Time is a precious resource. But in order to learn a new language, you don't need to pay, you don't need to spend hours and hours. All you need to do is just consistency. If you work hard for even for 10 minutes, but with a consistency, with dedication, then you always have time to learn the new language. All you need to do is just listen a podcast and try to write the vocabulary. That needs time, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and all things that is really lovely to you, that is important to you, have always time. It's just the matter of priority. If you have the priority in your mind to learn a language, you are always in the position to learn something new. And one more important thing, when you learn something new, your efficiency of the brain also enhances, also increases. So if you want to challenge your brain, if you want to challenge yourself, just put yourself into something new. So learning a new language will open the new doors for you. Just remember, and right things have always time. Put in this in your mind. Excuse number three, I am not good at languages. Many people think that they don't have natural ability to learn a new language, but that is not true. In order to learn a new language, all you need that is practice. You may try different methods. For example, most people choose structured approach, for example textbook and grammar things. And most people, and there are a lot of people who learn the language, who speak the language very well without grammar, without textbook, by just immersive approach. And what is immersive approach? They choose a person who know the language very well. So you can choose a group of people who know the language very well. So just overcome your fear and try to have conversation with the people who know the language. That is a really efficient method in order to learn a new language. Excuse number four, I don't live in an English speaking country. It's really not necessary you live in a country where English is a national language. If you want to learn a language, internet is a huge resource. There are a lot of resources that will help you to learn English properly. Excuse number five, I don't have anyone to practice with. while having someone to practice with is helpful, but it is not really necessary in order to become fluent. If you want to become fluent in English speaking, you may stand in front of the mirror, or you can record your voice and listen to yourself after some time, and then you find out how you are speaking. When you listen yourself, then you find out the mistakes in your speaking. Excuse number six, I'm too shy to speak English. Mostly people are afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes is the part of learning process. Remember, just speak in front of the people. Just speak. They will tell you that is your problem, that is your mistake, and that really helps you to improve yourself. And at the last part of the video, I must say, surround yourself by the people who encourage you, not by the people who demotivate you. A supportive environment is key. You can start from low stake situations. So, what are low stake situations? You can ask a coffee in English. You can ask for directions in English. That is really helpful to overcome the fear of speaking. So that's all for today. So nice of you. If you find yourself using these excuses, please refrain yourself from these excuses and approach the language with growth mindset.